Hey there, happy holidays everyone. Wonder if you've ever heard of this. The Trolls and the Christmas Express. Yeah, Trolls and the Christmas Express is from 1980. It's like a half-hour long television special, animated of course, featuring the Trolls. I mean, I know some stuff about some trolls. You have those like naked ones from back in the 70s and the 80s and 90s with the crazy hair and all that. Then of course you have like internet trolls, right? People who are up to no good just to ruin everybody's day. Then you get your like new school trolls, the CGI, Justin Timberlake, those weird ass psychedelic trolls. Lord of the Rings trolls, Dungeons and Dragons style trolls. There's even new horror movies about trolls and things like that. Trolls are everywhere. But these trolls, these guys here, I never really heard of these guys before, but I don't know if they were created just for this one special or if there was some other show or movie or something that featured the trolls. Basically, they're just jerks. They bully each other and push each other around and yell at each other and stuff. They're all super stupid and they have like country bumpkin kind of accents and stuff, except for their leader who's just like pure evil and wants to ruin everybody's fun. And he's not like a murderer or anything like that, but he's just a supreme jerk. Guess that's why he's the leader of the trolls, right? Anyway, there's this gang of guys that just want to mess up Christmas and stop Christmas from coming. Yeah, why do people want to wreck Christmas all the time? What's the matter with these people? Well, these aren't people, actually. They're trolls, right? So yeah, the trolls, they find themselves trudging through the snow and complaining about it all the way up into the North Pole, and they're going to infiltrate Santa's workshop. And they don't know how exactly, but they want to mess with Christmas and then we're going to stop Christmas from coming. So what they do is they steal a couple of like elf suits, so they dress up like elves so they can get into the toy factory and mess with it. Despite their best efforts, Christmas is still going to happen. And because they're just idiots and they can't get it together enough to even wreck Christmas properly. But of course they come up with another plan that does work. But then they still have to come up with another plan. Kind of works. I don't know. It's amazing all the stuff that happens in the 25-minute runtime of this short cartoon. Yeah, it's the trolls and Santa Claus and, Santa and the elves are characters that every kid already knows, but here's the trolls. Decent put together story. There's some humor in there. Mostly due to the trolls being really dumb and like whacking each other in the head and stuff, or falling down, or just making dumb mistakes, or doing funny things that only trolls would do. The whole thing is narrated by, and there's a song by, Roger Miller. Roger Miller was a country and western honky-tonk kind of musician starting in the 60s, maybe even the 50s. But I guess this would have been, this is 1980, so I guess, yeah, he was pretty popular at the time. Roger Miller, he's a distinct voice. Roger Miller, come on, King of the Road is very famous for singing that one. Also, Dang Me, ought to get a rope and hang me from the highest tree. Roger Miller. Anyway, yeah, and Roger Miller gets a song at the end, and he does, his narration in it. And I think him being in this, either he was chosen for this reason, or some of the other decisions in this cartoon were made based on the fact that Roger Miller is like a country music star. For instance, like the Trolls, like I said, they're kind of like dumb country bumpkins. They're like, you would expect them to be hillbillies in like a Flintstones cartoon or something, like the voices that they have. And they speak with a kind of country accent, and they're really dumb, and they keep tripping all over each other, and then they get a musical number about how awesome it is to be a troll, and I hate everything, and trolls stink, and they don't bathe and stuff, and that's their song. But it's like a jug band song that they're performing. It's actually pretty good. Music's not bad in this. That blows away the elf song, which it's like juxtaposed against, And the elves are singing about how happy we are and spreading joy and love and working for Santa Claus and making toys is so awesome, and we love everybody. And the trolls are like, yeah, screw all y'all, we're gonna wreck Christmas. And then they get a song about it. So yeah, they fail to sabotage the toy factory in order to not produce enough toys for the kids all over the world. So they have to resort to another plan. Their plan is they're going to hang out with the reindeer. Like, just hang out, and they steal the jobs of being the ones to look after the reindeer. So what they do is they play their jug band songs all night, and they dance with the reindeer, and the reindeer dance all night, and so they're so tired that they can't even fly on Christmas. Damn it, trolls. So yeah, the reindeer are useless. There's not going to be a Christmas. They ruined Christmas for everybody. But then one of the elves has a brilliant idea and pitches it to Santa and says, Santa, why don't we just take the Christmas Express? It's a train that hooks up to every other train track in the entire world somehow. Oceans be damned. But yeah, they can take the train all over the world and deliver toys that way. It's super fast and it's a magical train and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, where the hell did this come from? A train? I mean, is it like the Polar Express? No, this one's called the Christmas Express. So this isn't like going to the North Pole. This is, I don't know. I never saw a Polar Express. I don't know what the difference is. Anyways, it's a train. And then, so the trolls are like, oh shit, all that hard work we did, partying with those reindeer and tiring them out and, fucking up the toy factory and all that stuff. It's all for nothing. Now Santa Claus is going to go ahead with Christmas anyway, and our plan didn't work. So they get really mad about it, and they go ahead of the Christmas Express, and they sabotage the tracks, and they wreck the tracks so that Santa Claus can't leave the North Pole. What a bunch of fuckers, man. Then Santa Claus and his elves, they stop the train because they have to, and the trolls reveal themselves. And they're like, ha ha ha, we ruined Christmas for everybody. And Santa Claus is like, why do you want to do that? Like, just ruin everybody's fun. And so again, they get a little speech about, how seeing everybody else happy all the time really bothers them because they're not happy. And so they want everybody else in the world to feel like they do, like outcasts and losers. And yeah, so they're just bitter people that want to, well, they're not people, they're trolls, man. They just want to, pass their bitterness on to everybody else. One of the elves is like, well, did you know we're going to sing you a Christmas song right now, and it's got trolls in it. Basically, they sing Deck the Halls. And there is a line in the song, traditional song, Deck the Halls, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la, that one. There's a line in there that says, Troll the Ancient Yuletide Carol. Now, I never knew this, and I learned it through this movie, is that the word troll, at least in this particular usage of the word, means to sing jubilantly and merrily and to celebrate or something like that. And so the elf says this, and the trolls are like, yeah, you know what? We are pretty awesome. Yeah, it is all about us, and Christmas is great, and let's celebrate Christmas with Santa Claus. And then they fix the train tracks or whatever, allowing Santa Claus to take off and, to do Christmas. And I think they even help them, deliver presents and stuff. And because of some, ancient piece of old English that, a word that nobody uses ever anyway, not in that particular meaning. They have their Grinch moment, they turn around and they help, and then Roger Miller gets a song, and we're done. That's the Trolls and the Christmas Express. Hooray! I mean, it wasn't bad. It was okay. I gotta say, I like the music. I mean, the animation's okay. The characters look kind of funny, and the voice casting is pretty good. Especially the guy that plays the lead troll. Santa Claus is fine, the elves are fine, reindeer, everything's just fine. It's, got a slightly heartwarming message, and it kind of illustrates, not everybody enjoys Christmas. Not everybody likes Christmas. But that doesn't mean that those people have to ruin your Christmas. But, I mean, they shouldn't be made to feel like they're ruining Christmas either. If you don't want to celebrate Christmas, fine. Whatever. Okay. I mean, we all celebrate different things for different reasons anyway. So I guess it's, kind of about tolerance. And I'm down with that. I'm a tolerant guy, I think. But it was engaging. I kind of liked it. I wanted to see what was going to happen in the end. And I thought, their little jug band song and the dancing reindeer and Get Too Tired to Fly, I thought it was unique. Overall, I'd have to give The Trolls and the Christmas Express like a B-. Yeah, B-, pretty average. It's like, it's good, but it's not that good. It's not very exciting, but it's not boring. It's amusing. Slightly amusing. Well, a little more than slightly. Slightly amusing would have got like a C+. I gave this a B- because it was better than I actually thought it was going to be when I first looked at the box and I brought it home. Anyway, until the next Christmas movie, have a good one, everybody.